We understand that the leader of the economic freedom fighters, Julius Malema, and his group walked out of Parliament in possible disagreement with the choice of president, asking that Parliament be dissolved and a general election be held instead. Are there plans to appease this group?
Not at the moment. They tried several times to interrupt the Speaker of Parliament, saying that it was essential to go along with the pronouncement of the Constitutional Court, which said that the Parliament had failed to hold the erring former president to account, meaning that they are culpable as well. So they're calling for elections, fresh elections. Elections are supposed to hold in 2019, but they want Parliament dissolved. Of course, that will be messy at the moment. Is the IEC, that is the Independent Electoral Commission, ready for elections and the like, the issue of funding, and why do they have to go to fresh elections when this new president can serve out the term and then go for his own proper election in 2019? But the Speaker said, you have brought a new motion which is not on the agenda for today. Today, the business of the day is the election of a new president, and that is what we're going to do. But the EFF had told us before that they would not be voting in this election. Of course, they have issues with Mr. Ramaphosa regarding the Marikana massacre. They hold him culpable. Of course, that hasn't been proved, but that's an issue they have with him, and they feel he's part of the party that has brought in their words sorrow to the people.
Betty, do you think there's more to, why, Jacob Zuma was asked to leave at this time, knowing that his tenure would end in about a year anyway? The ANC's Deputy Secretary General, Jesse Duarte, said yesterday that, his exit will not be celebrated in respect to him. So why was there a rush to get him out, apart from the corruption allegations against him?
Well, I guess the party had reached a point where they would have been hurt if they carried on with him. The EFF and COPE, which is, these two parties are breakaways from the ANC, and all these parties broke away under the leadership of President Zuma as the president of the ANC. So sorry about that. So sorry.
I think we'll just give Betty a moment.
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
Yes, I was saying that, Jacob Zuma's presidency would have ended by next year, January anyway, when new elections would be held. Why was there such a rush to get him out, even though his tenure would end in a year's time?
Yes, within the party we have seen division. Division so glaring that you had members of the party, which is unheard of, coming out publicly to call for the president to come to step down. We've had all these scandals, which has dogged the president from the time just before he even became the president of the ANC to the time he became the president of the country and up till now. Yeah, from those corruption allegations which are still hanging to state capture issues. And we know we're heading towards election next year. So the party had lost, look at the local government elections, which was last year or 2 years ago, where the ANC lost 3 metros. Johannesburg is being governed by a coalition led by the Democratic Alliance. Nelson Mandela, they named after Nelson Mandela, is being governed by the DA, as well as Pretoria, which is Swane. So they knew that politically they will be hurting themselves if they carried on with him. And the voices were growing louder. And some say what goes around comes around. Sergeant Betty had a few months left before he was recalled in the same manner. So they believe if that could have been done, stopping this particular person who has all these scandals dogging him every step of the way, and he was beginning to distract the country.
All right, Betty, let me put this in there. Jacob Zuma has contributed so much to the African National Congress, years and years of contributions as a politician there. He also was part of those who fought for South Africa's freedom and the anti-apartheid era. What else, would he be remembered for as, what he did for the country?
Well, many people people hardly remember the good. But many people, he entered the ANC as one of the freedom fighters as a teenager. So he's been in the party for over 60 years. And he said he dedicated his life to all that ANC wants him to be and anything ANC is doing. But he went to Robben Island. He was jailed for some years. He went in exile. And he served in different capacities. But what a lot will remember is him coming in a cloud of controversy. He was accused of rape. He was accused of corruption. And then living in a cloud of controversy as well, a string of scandals regarding corruption. But as the Deputy Secretary General, Jessie Duarte, said yesterday, she's a strong supporter of Jacob Zuma along with the Secretary General. Many of them are sad, but she listed a number of things, commended him for contributions over the past 60 years or so, the delivery of and conceptualization of the National Democratic Plan, which is a key policy of the ANC to build the country. They talk about rural development, his contributions, the expansion of the HIV/AIDS treatment program, expansion of access to education. We recall recently where he talked about free special education for those who are deserving, and then massive infrastructural development program across the country. So some of these things are already there, but people will hardly remember that. They'll remember the Vista, what they call Vista Gate. They remember the rape, the rape accuser. The woman who accused him of rape died, and of course that brought up all the problems all over again. So all the scandals that we've been hearing, those are clouding every single thing we've done. But as he said, he lost the ANC, that's where he'll be, and he's been there for over 60 years. As I said, he didn't go to school as a teenager. He joined the party and has been serving all these years.
Okay, Betty, let's take a look at the new man at the helm of affairs now. Ramaphosa, tomorrow is his State of the Nation address. What are we expecting from him?
We'll be expecting what the ANC has been telling us over the years, and people will be watching. Will this be done? The same thing, provision of jobs, reducing unemployment, fighting corruption. The slogan of the new president is to the tune of renewal, to build and to renew. People will have renewed hope, but cautiously. So they're going to be telling us what they plan to do about high unemployment rate, which is over 20%, what to do about corruption, what to do about accountability, and then carrying people along. The new president already said that he's willing to reach out to all the other opposition parties to work with them to improve the lives of the people. But these are speeches we've heard so many times, over and over. Will it be done? Will it be carried out is what people expect to see in the next few months of the election.
Right, thank you so much for that. Our South Africa Bureau Chief, Betty Dibia, speaking to us there. Coming up on Network Africa. Liberia's new president, George Weah, orders a review of the country's concession agreements. That's in a moment.